morning everybody, welcome to Spirit of Life Alchemy. Today is Wednesday, excuse me, a bit of a frog in my throat. Wednesday the 14th of February 2024, Valentine's Day, also Ash Wednesday. Yesterday was Shrove Tuesday. Hope you had pancakes. I did. Anyway, yes, it's Valentine's Day for those of you that celebrate it. We have some astrology. It's not the best. It's not the best energy for love. So, we have the moon in Aries. It's going to form a sextile to the sun in Aquarius, and then it's going to form a square to Venus in Capricorn. Then the moon's going to move into Taurus, a sign of, sensual comfort, delight, luxuries, la da da da. But it's going to form a square to Pluto in Aquarius, and then a square to Mars in Aquarius. Also, we have Mars newly entered into Aquarius, forming a conjunction to Pluto in Aquarius. So there's some big energies there. There's lots of squares. So there could be lots of struggle, lots of conflict, butting up against each other, disagreements and things. There could be fireworks and power struggles. There could be hot passion. There could be arguments, anger, frustrations, disagreements. I would say the best thing to do would be to bring your moon and your sun together together with that sextile, that your inner heart and outer identity come into coherence and resonance, and just try and stay high in high vibration. Mars and Pluto are like the personal planet, Mars, of energy and action and fire and everything. And then Pluto is like the upper vibration, the universal planet of power. So, they've got that going on together, but, sort of stay in the high vibration of the passion and energy, rather than the arguments, disagreements. It can be big fallings out, rash, war. It's a big energy. So just be careful. Let's do some cards and see what the cards want to tell us for today. So we're going to use the Thoth deck, and I'm going to use the Work Your Light cards. So let's see, what do we need to know? What do we need to know for Wednesday the 14th of February 2024? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Okay. Take yourself off somewhere alone for some deep replenishment. Retreat, rest and be held. You may just want to spend the day on your own. Loving yourself and filling your own cup up. Okay, then we've got protection. Call back our power, cut the cords, and soul retrieval. Okay, that would be a good thing to do today. Deep replenishment, calling your soul back. All the bits of the fractured parts of the soul, call them all back, bring yourself back together. And then the ever unfolding rose. cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Okay, so this, yeah, this is take time out for yourself if you can. Deep replenishment, cutting the cords, calling back your soul, parts of your soul retrieval, and bloom and blossom yourself. That's probably the best suggestion for today. Okay, let's do some tarot and see what the tarot needs to tell us. What do we need to know for today, Wednesday, the 14th of February 2024? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? Okay, what do we need to know? Okay, with Valentine's Day happening when sort of the sun is in Aquarius, you'd be much better off with collective love, sending love out to the collective, sending love and healing to the world. With the world's at war, it could do with all the loving and the positive energy and the peace and everything that it can get. Okay, so that's another avenue. If you're not already working on that, that's another avenue that you could work with the energies today. So let's see, what do we need to know? 5 of Cups, disappointment. Mars in Scorpio. Oh my God, going into the past, we've got the 8 of Cups, indolence. Saturn in Pisces. Beneath us, we've got the Princess of Wands. Above, we've got art or temperance. And then we've got the King of Discs, the Knight of Discs in this deck. Clarifiers, we've got the Hermit. We've got the 2 of Cups, love, Venus in Cancer. And we've got the Hierophant. Okay. At the bottom, we've got the Princess of Discs. We've got the Chariot. We've got the 7 of Cups, debauch, which is Venus in Scorpio. Okay, we've got the 5 of Discs, worry, which is Mercury in Taurus. We've got the King of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and let's finish with the Lovers. Okay. Okay, so where we find ourselves today, it's like sort of, you know, when sort of you're meant to be, it's meant to be in this loving energy and everything. It brings up all the stuff from the quagmire, doesn't it? We've got the 3 cup cards that are probably the worst for love. So anyway, we're starting off with the 5 of Cups here. This is Mars in Scorpio. This is disappointment. Okay, this is regret, the past, the things that haven't worked out right. With that Mars conjunct Pluto, things like this could be coming up where there's been abuses of power, where we've not been in our power, where we've not been in the power of love. And yeah, Mars is the energy of wanting to go and take action and move forward. Scorpio is fixed water. It can, you know, diving beneath the surface. So I say stay in the high vibration. You dive down into deep replenishment, not into the emotional quagmire. May your waters be clear. Okay, so we've got disappointment and things like that going on where we are today. Going into the past, the energy that's leaving, we've got the Eight of Cups, indolence. And for me, this is really, especially in this deck, it's like the dark night of the soul, you know, just before the dawn cracks. And often, you know, Valentine's Day is a great day for doing shadow work, I think. Bringing up sort of all those expectations and things, and, you know, what society says it should be like and everything, compared to sort of your own experience of the day, of the energy, of, you know, sort of what love has been like for you, really. And it's the same with all of these types of things, isn't it? That sort of, you know, sort of when it's meant to be a day, and it's a commercial day as well, and it's all Hallmark cards and roses and heart shaped this, that, and the other. I think sort of what could be being exposed today is the cognitive dissonance between sort of, you know, what the day's meant to mean and people's lived reality. But what's going into the past is this Eight of Cups, and it really does feel like the dark before the dawn. We're wandering through the shadow lands, looking at our own expectations, and, you know, where we've got old hurts, especially emotional hurts and things like that, with it being cups, where we felt unloved, where we felt abandoned or rejected and things, that type of energy. So that's where we're starting. But our foundation is the Princess of Wands. So it's about sort of seeing that energy, seeing the fears, seeing sort of, you know, how that energy maybe has held power over you in the past, or in your fears and your anxieties around it, and taking that tiger of fears and things, and just sort of letting go, so that you can rise in new inspiration and things. The card in the above position, the message from Spirit, is art. It's temperance. This, sometimes it's called alchemy as well, because we're blending the fire and the water. We're blending the opposite energies, the love and the passion. Although today, sort of, I think sort of, there's more conflict going on. So it's yeah, it might be, there might be fireworks in the cauldron. But the card and the message is about that balance, balancing the opposites. And, well, no, it's not opposites, but squares. You know, it's more batting, buffering up against each other. Oppositions, you know, you can find the balance and the harmony in the middle. When you've got squares, that you're coming at sort of 90 degrees to each other, or the energies are coming at 90 degrees to each other. What they do have in common, though, is their modality. Okay, so the moon, we're talking about the cardinal sign, so it's, yeah, it's that getting started energy. It's like we've got oh no, it starts off with squares. The moon in Aries square to Venus in Capricorn is cardinal. Okay, getting started. Maybe we've got different ideas about how to get started and things like that. But then, once the moon goes into Taurus, then the squares to Pluto and Mars are in fixed sign. So there could be stubbornness. There could be, it's my way or the highway energy. Okay, so finding balance, finding compromise, finding, you know, common ground. Yep. And then what we're moving into is the King of Discs. And in this deck, I always get the sense that the king doesn't know, the king and his horse is going in opposite directions. There could be indecision, there could be not knowing which way to go for the best result. I would say this is the energy is better for this tomorrow. Okay, much more conducive. We come out of the arguments, we can have healing conversations and things like that. So it's just a bit all over the place. Take care of yourself. The clarifiers, okay, the call to go inwards with the hermit, connect to your inner wisdom, the deep replenishment, calling back parts of your soul, focusing on yourself and blooming and blossoming into the ever unfolding rose. Okay, that's your inner wisdom. And that's where you connect to love and what you love doing. Okay, often we can put all our, when we think about love, we think of it, you know, in a romantic sense and finding the perfect partner and things like that. But we can love so much in our life, loving what we're doing, loving ourselves, bringing the masculine and the feminine parts within ourselves together into harmony, into temperance and balance. Bringing spirit and matter together, 1 foot in the 5D in the spirit and 1 foot in the 3D in the physical, the hierophant. Being the bridge of bringing the spiritual down into the physical. And that might be a way of approaching that Mars and Pluto energy. That Mars being the personal planet of energy, the 3D level, and Pluto being the 5D cosmic universal level, channeling that energy down and using it productively in the 3D. So let's see what's going on in the subconscious. So we've got the start off, we've got the Princess of Discs here. She is very pregnant. It's not quite the right time. Okay, we're still growing and brewing things, germinating things in our belly. We haven't given birth to whatever it is because it's not quite right yet. It's not quite ready. Then we've got the Chariot. So the Chariot is about getting head and heart going in the same direction, mind and heart, heart-centered consciousness, because we bring the mind's energy and ground it into the body, ground it into the heart, and then we can make progress because we're heart-centered. Okay. While we're in the subconscious, we have the seven, the 7 of Cups here, the emotional quagmire card, debauch. What are your emotions today? This is Venus in Scorpio. So this means it could be jealousy and envy and things like that. Maybe we're looking for these things in our own subconscious. Okay. Because they need transforming. Okay, it's like, so with the next card we've got the 5 of Discs, which is Mercury in Taurus. It's called worry in this deck, but for me, sort of, it could be worrying about money and abundance and finance and things like that. The 5 of Discs for me is about, you know, when we're looking outwards and comparing ourselves to other people, that's when the jealousy and the envy could come up. And again, my answer to that is to turn your energy inwards, go into the portal of the heart and connect to the love and the abundance and the joy and everything there. Then we've got the King of Swords here. So this is cardinal air. This is Libra energy. Justice. When we do the work on ourselves, justice can be served. They're cutting away the bullshit, cutting away that no longer serves us, the lower vibration energies, getting a new vision, a clear vision, and getting to the truth. And that brings us into balance. That brings us to the Lover's card, the divine masculine, the divine feminine in unity in our heart. And that's a place to make decisions from as well, because the old meaning for this card was the decision. So let's just get an Art of the Sacred Wheel card. And see what messages come up with these. Just put all my cards. I had 3 cards coming up for today. Big messages coming out. Okay. Anyway, back to this. So what do we need to know for Wednesday the 14th of February 2024? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? Okay, what do we need to know? On the bottom, emergence. Okay, so we are, from yesterday, we were coming out of the new moon energies. So there is, you know, coming through this and coming out the other side. The energies for tomorrow, the planetary astrology for tomorrow, is more about healing this. Try and stay away from the lower vibrations and the emotional quagmire of today, and take care of yourself. Do work on yourself to deeply replenish yourself, to call back fragmented parts of your soul, cut cords, and really focus on the portal of your heart. And then you'll emerge. Okay, so that's your reading for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's resonated for you. If it has, as always, please do share and subscribe to the channel. Click on the wiggly bell if you want to get notifications when I'm releasing readings. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then email me at the email address below the video in the descriptions box. Have a wonderful day. And from the bottom of my heart, as always, in deep gratitude, thank you for watching.